We'll keep you across it on talkSPORT. But before we get into the pub 11, we've got to talk about the big story. Leicester, they've been docked 6 points. They've been found to have breached EFL's PSR for the 2023-24 season. This leaves Leicester outside the Championship relegation zone on goal difference, falling from 17th to 20th. Obviously, they're having a stinker.
Yeah.
Anyway, this season, the Fox is currently without a manager as well. They sacked Marty Cifuentes last month. Look, for the fans, it's a killer. It really is, because, you know, they just want to support their team. They've seen their team do amazing things, and now they're watching their team completely have a massive fall off, and they're the ones who
the ones that suffer.
Yeah.
The fans. They're the ones that ultimately pay the price. However, this has been coming. This has been coming for quite some time, and it's no...
I thought they got away with it, didn't they, when they got promoted?
Yeah, there was a bit of a loophole, wasn't there?
Yeah, the loophole.
When they got promoted to the Premier League, and they thought they could get away with it.
Yeah.
They've been coming for them. I'm guessing the Premier League and the EFL feel a little bit like HMRC. You haven't paid your tax, right? We're going to go through. We're going to go everything, and we're going to come for you. And it feels like that's what's happened, mate.
Yeah. I feel for them. Look, they can still stay up, which is,
of course, again.
You know, they've got a decent side, and they've got some.
Listen, they can still stay up, but you wonder morally what this will do, or morale-wise, what this will do for them as a football club, the fans. I was listening to Drive when the news broke, and a lot of fans they were quite honest about it. They were saying, "Look, the rules are broken. We have to face the music."
I think the players, though, will gather around and get together and be like, right, come on, let's...
I don't know, mate. I don't know. Maybe
I've been at a football club when there's been points deduction. I've been at 2 football clubs, actually. Blackpool in the Championship.
Yeah. What happened?
They got relegated, but they got a big deduction. And I was at Portsmouth as well, in the Premier League. At Portsmouth, it was... Yeah, well, they got, I think it was 10 points. They went into administration, and it was a bit of a mess. But I tell you what, when it happened, it was a different dressing room.
What, you rallied?
Yeah, we galvanised as a group, and was like, look, this is what it is. The club's going down.
So a bit of fight, bit of spirit.
Let's have a bit of fight, bit of spirit, bit of pride. We ended up getting to the FA Cup final, and it was an amazing moment.
What happened there? Who won that cup final?
Don't know who won that final.
No, what year was it?
Can't remember.
Is it 2010?
Yes, it was 2010. And yes, you was there.
I was there.
Yes.
I had my
Drogba
Chelsea
scored.
scarf on. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, mate. Go on, carry on.
Yeah.
That's a bit unfair of me.
Yeah, it's bang out of order.
Sorry, mate.
So, but I remember being, as a group of players, forget all the other stuff around it, but as a group of players, got together and was like, right, come on, let's have a go. You know, the fans deserve this. They're going through the mud right now. A lot of us probably might not be here next season. So, but let's, as a group, let's kick on and see what we can do. And the FA Cup was that opportunity to give something back to the fans, which obviously was a nice...
Do you know what? This can go one of both ways, mate, I think. At the moment that we knew something was coming, we knew punishment had to be delivered, and they've got time now. There are games left. They're out the bottom 3 on goal difference only, but there is time to get themselves out of this mess. I just wonder what it will do to the fans in behind you. You've told me, I've not been in that situation. You have. You've been there twice. You better tell better than me that this might be a moment, or perhaps a point in the history of this football club that they can say, right, we've been dealt this blow. It isn't fatal. Had it been 15 points, it's fatal.
Yeah,
it's not 15 points.
No, in a way. I mean, look, they've got 6 points and they've been in terrible form, but they've only got 6 points.
It's only 6.
So they are. They're still out of the drop zone.
Yeah, they are. It's going to be a battle. Listen, they were in a relegation battle before this news. This just now really does rubber stamp right. All hands on deck.
They know where they know where they stand now. They know right. This is it.
Yeah.
Now we got to.
And they have a chance to. I mean, what would have been devastating if it happened about 6 weeks later.
Yeah.
When they may well have found themselves, those 6 points they've been deducted actually puts them in the relegation zone. They're fighting now on maybe a wicket they know how they can deal with.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough. But it's not impossible. It's not impossible.
There's some big clubs down there,
There are big clubs down there,
West Brom, Blackburn, Portsmouth, Norwich, Charlton.
I know. So many ex-Premier League clubs in there, mate. And they're clubs that have had some success in the years as well. Sheffield Wednesday, I mean, they got an FA Cup final and a League Cup final in the same season against Arsenal. like early 90s.
You're on -7.
Oxford United, maybe Leicester. West Brom, former Premier League club. Brackton Rovers, former Premier League winners. Leicester City, former Premier League winners. Pompey, former FA Cup finalists. Norwich City at their time. Charlton have been there in the Premier League. There's some big dogs down there, mate. There really are.
But I mean, Sheffield United,
other than Oxford.
Other than Oxford, they're all Premier League clubs.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be a surprise if they were in the Premier League, any of them.
No.
So
this season he would be. Or next.
Well,
next season he'd be.
Well, you know what I mean.
If Leicester rocked up next season, how'd they get out of that?
Obviously, that's not going to happen, is it?
No,
it's about. Yeah.
I was joking.
I know. Yeah, of course. I know you're joking, but it's annoying. Yeah. So look, if Leicester fans want to have your say on that, you can give us a call. How are you feeling? I know it's a difficult time for the football club, but we also want to have a bit of fun. We're going to do a pub 11, Jace.
Yes.
There's no football on. Just tell the listener how this works.
So we're gonna, because this has all come around the Six Nations, right? And a lot of people watch the Six Nations in a pub, right? And that's the tenuous link. I know it's a bit poor. We can only have one drink and one something off the menu.
I think you can have a couple of things.
A couple of things. Oh, look at you. Look, I'm shocked you saying that. Right? So listen, we can't have Bacardi and Coke. We can't have gin and tonic. We can't have that. Can't have Prony. Can't have just the one drink off the menu. Yeah. Right? It's probably going to be Guinness.
But we want all the items that you'd find and people and whatever in a pub. Whatever you find in a pub.
Jay, give me an example. What might be fun in your old traditional pub?
Okay, but I've got so many good ones. I don't want to throw them away.
No, Jay, give us your best one. Don't save it all for later. Give us your best shot now.
No,
Jay,
I'm not going to give you I'm not going to give you my best one.
Well, I'm going to give it then.
No, don't do it because we want to let them get involved.
But give us an example then.
Okay, an example would be I don't know, a pub chair,
stool.
No,
what do you mean the pub chair? Pub chair.
Don't use the stool. The stool's a good one.
What do you mean you can't have a pub chair?
Well, I'm trying to give a bad example, but with
you've done that all right.
The pub chair.
If I say give us a bad example, what would you say?
Pub chair.
Pub chair. There you go. Bad example.
But you know what I mean. I think people know what they mean.
Go
right?
on.
So get involved in the show. Help us out. A pub 11 coming your way. Only works if you get involved, guys. We want to get a team together. 03 717 22 33 44.